Hey guys, Nolan here. I'm here back again. It's been a while. It's been a couple of years back at Stevensville Conservation Area. So last time we kind of checked out this little pondy area. This time we're going to do the, it doesn't even say on there, we're gonna do the inner trail. So we're right over here. We're gonna go along this trail, cross that bridge, and then follow this trail, and it'll weave us through the woods, and then we'll take this little part of the creek trail back, and then boom, 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 boom. I'm expecting it to be pretty muddy. It looks like it must have poured last night because the roads were soaked. Let me make sure my car is locked. Yeah, the roads were soaked and it looks pretty mucky to start. So we're gonna see. I got my big boots on. Now, it's been so long since I've been here that the last time I was here was when these videos included like the little review thing at the end. So that's been a while. And there's quite a bit of trails here. So we're gonna do this inner trail now. Another time there's an outer trail, and they both kind of connect with this creek trail, which we won't do, but you'll kind of see on both. I haven't been here too much. I've been here in the spring, and I can't even remember what day it was last time I was here. I feel like maybe it was in the summer. But my concern for this place would be how many bugs it gets, because there's a lot of water, there's a lot pretty deep forest, which I feel like is a good place for bugs. There's also a ton of like vernal pools, and it's pretty prone to flooding in the forest and stuff from what I've seen. So we're gonna have to see. There are lots of frogs that I've been hearing out and about lately. As I'm filming this, it is April 25th. Yep, April 25th. Oh, my hand's bleeding. That's not good. Yeah, but we got a little pine forest here. There's a lot of pine forest here that we're gonna walk through. It must have been plantation, and there's the bridge just up there. Quite a few birds out today. It is supposed to rain in the afternoon, but this is Black Creek, so ends over in Douglastown. Google Maps calls it. Apparently nobody else calls it Douglastown. Sorry, the sun's coming right at you guys. Nobody else calls it Douglastown, but we have nice yellow trout lilies popping up. They're flowering right now. Oh, they're all over this area. Yeah, this is a little junction. So that's the outer trail. That's the creek trail. This is the inner trail, which is the one we're gonna take. We're gonna end up coming out this way, which it looks pretty darn muddy. Pretty mucky in this area. Now I'm not sure of the history of this place, but I mean, based on where we are geographically, there should not be this many pine trees around. So I believe this must be a plantation of some sorts. I'm not sure exactly why. I'm also eating spider webs, which is awesome. But yeah, sometimes they're in like perfect rows, like over there they're in rows. Other times they're not. There is gonna be a part we're gonna get to where they're in really good rows. A little picnic area here. And so we were in white pine forest. Now we're going into, it's either red or Scots pine, this area. But as you can see, like, look, all planted in a line, So yeah, it must be some kind of plantation. I understand why white pines would be planted, because they were used for like building, like cabins, and for like ship masts and stuff. I don't know why these would have been used, because they do grow relatively straight as well, but they don't have much girth to them. So I'm curious about that. Okay, so now we're coming into what is most definitely a plantation, which makes sense because these are white pine trees, but you have a row there, pretty definitively. Very cool hallway look to it. This part, it can get a little bit confusing though, I'm gonna be honest. So when you're looking down this way, you can see that it says inner trail and it points this direction. So you kind of have markers that go on an angle that way, an inner trail that way. But then if you were to come out that way, then you go to there and then have to go left. It's weird. And then this way just is a different route to go to the outer trail, which just goes kind of on the backside. And there's this bridge sign that's fallen, kind of tell you how to get back. Inner trail. So we're gonna continue this way. But this is a pretty cool area. Now this area, pretty darn mucky here. But that's kind of us done the inner trail. So outer trail goes that way. It actually would loop back this way. And then to bridge. So we're actually gonna go to the bridge instead. I do want to do the outer trail. I just have never done it, so I have no idea how long it is. But this area, we get into like kind of the clay slop until we get back to the bridge. It varies in how wet it is, but we're kind of just walking on the creek, hence the name Creek Trail. Okay, just like that, to bridge, inner trail, outer trail, creek trail. We're back to this little junction. We're making our way back across this bridge. Don't really have too much to show you. Birds are alive today, very active. Nice little morning. But yeah, that's been the inner trail at, got a little thing on you, at Stevensville. Last little look at the creek. Don't want to drop ya. Yeah, that's it for me. Bye-bye. Hey guys, Nolan here. Thanks for watching another video. If you like that, there's another video over here. YouTube thinks you like. You can subscribe over here. There's another video over here. Check out the website down here. Cool. All right. Thank you. Bye.